So here's the next day after the first boil. I probably boiled it for about an hour and 10 minutes in a half of a scoop of OxyClean. So as you look at this, it's pretty cleaned. I got a lot of the meat and tendons off of this, but you can definitely still leave some on there when you move to the next processes, which is using this Salon Care volume 40 volume. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tape up the rack up 3 to 4 inches with electrical tape. So when I boil it in this, it doesn't bleach my rack. And another thing, when you boil this, make sure you do it in an area where it's going to spill over. For some reason, when this gets up to a boil, it always overflows. So do it in a spot that's not in a garage or without a drain, otherwise you're gonna have a mess to clean up. So let's get this taped up and we'll get it on the next process of whitening this. That should be high enough. All right, let's fill up the boiling pot with some hot water. Put the skull in there so I know how much water to put in there. I'm gonna add some Ultra 40 now, or 40 volume. I kind of just guess, but that should be good enough. You can see it starts to set up right away. See, I got some right there in the rack. Getting close, a couple more inches. We'll start right there. We're gonna bring this up to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, no more than 20 minutes and it should be done. It's getting pretty close to a boil. So we'll start to whiten up pretty quick. There, you can see it's boiling pretty good. I'm going to turn it down. It's not whitening as much as I would like to, so I'm going to add a little bit more of the volume 40. All right, we just pulled this out of the Ultra 40 and all the meat and tendons and cartilage pretty much turns clear. So now I'm gonna rinse it off. And the hardest part to not break is the nasal bones inside. So what I do is I've got a long knife and I'm gonna very carefully try and reach up in here and just kind of tip it up a little bit. And this will take some back and forth and working around. Try a pair of pliers here. There, I got a pretty good chunk out. That's pretty good for now. If you look in there, you don't want to break these bones if you can help it. Sometimes you do, but it looks a lot better in my eyes if you don't break those bones. And at this point, there's going to be some other pieces of cartilage, and you can just scrape those off with your knife. And then I'm going to hang it up and let it dry. And it will continue to whiten as this dries. I mean, you can see here it's already starting to dry and it's really starting to whiten up. Coat hangers work really good to hang up your deer. I'm going to let it dry there. And then I can scrape off some more cartilage when it dries. But we'll see how it looks when that dries out a little bit. Here's a mule deer I did a couple years ago. You can see it's pretty white. Looks good.